wash your hands.
What?
Right, hi guys, welcome to episode
3.
with me and Gilly. What's up, Gilly?
Planes, clouds, the moon, sun.
You are a penis.
I am.
Right, let's try and get this WrestleMania pull. Let's have a bit of banner. You alright, dude?
I'm good. I'm very, very tired though. I've been awake since 3 a.m. Been work all day and it's now 20 to 10 and I'm very, very tired.
What time?
3.
3?
What?
What?
Right, Stone Cold, you're done for this episode.
Stone Cold's got too much banter for me at this time.
This is just ridiculous, the amount of problems we've had tonight trying to get this recording going. If the sound is awful, I do apologise.
Yep, that's because he's got a banana laptop.
Pretty much.
Told you need a PC, mate.
I haven't got the space for a PC, dude.
You have.
I haven't.
Why?
The way my living room's set up, it just wouldn't work.
You can't make it work. Who needs settees? Settees are overrated.
If it was that simple, dude, I'd do it.
I know. I know you would. It's the thought that counts.
So I suppose the main topic of conversation is this dreadful RTG they've brought in.
Oh, don't even get me started. Ah! Crazy loud daughter. I do apologise.
I mean, of all cards, why Brock Lesnar? The PCC is just irrelevant now.
I know, and that's what pisses me off so much. I mean, I'll happily admit this. I spent £112 getting Brock PCC.
That's mad.
But the only reason, as you know, that I did that is because I was at work on the Thursday, played a few hours on the Friday, went to a theme park all day Saturday. So basically, they got me I stayed up all. What time did I get back? About 4 o'clock, wasn't it? 4 or 5 o'clock on the Saturday I got back, and I started then all the way.
That's why it cost you so much, because you just completely destroyed it. Oh,
yeah.
Fusion AJ, I'm losing that.
Unlucky. But yeah, so it's pissed me off a bit, but I've just got no creativity again. I mean, it's the same blue background again. I mean, I really love what they did with Kane. The actual Kane picture of him in the suit is shit, but the yellow background, the border, and the actual background, I think is spot on.
I still think that was linked somehow to the pay-per-view at the time. I can't remember which one it was.
Could have been.
It was after Extreme Rules, because it was after the Cena PCC. No, was it before?
I can't remember.
No, Brock was before, Kane was after.
It could have been. But I have to do my research.
I hope you guys like the new layout. Riley up there. Did you wash your hands?
Do you wash your hands?
We've got a Herbert impersonator here, I forgot to mention too.
Yes.
I'm
Pervert.
not sure. Well, I would like to think he's not a pervert as much, but I don't know.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Good to hear.
The only thing I perv on is my pillow at night.
Yes.
And I give it the best head it's ever had.
Oh yes, and a spare bit of dribble to go with it.
Oh, of course, you gotta get them wet. You can't go in there dry. Oh, but I'm casually tapping along as well. Why? Pete plays his, or Radish as he's also known as.
Fucking card limit.
Unlucky.
And it takes so long on blue stacks because my blue tack sucks balls.
I've noticed that as well. Yeah, I've got a gaming PC and mine is starting to lag just recently, but that might be all the crap that I've got on my computer. Oh my god, why do I keep picking him for toughness? Oh, I wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, the whole Brock thing, I think the picture looks rubbish. I'm not impressed with the picture at all.
No, the picture is dreadful.
It looks too far to the right, and I don't know why they've gone for the side-on view.
I don't even know where I've got to train. Balls.
But yeah, I'm due a WrestleMania pull soon. I do mine by resets, and it's normally around the 280 mark. I'm at 237 in a minute.
Right, let's train Rick Rude, because that's all I've got. Even though he will go in the chamber, I've got to train something.
I had to put a Survivor Fusion Pro in earlier on, in my chamber. Oh, I don't mind though. I don't mind. But I've only got one more. Well, I've got two. I've got Blassie which will be the last one to go in. But he will go in if needs be, because I ain't waiting 15 days.
No, 15 days is a long wait.
It is. And then I've got one more Survivor Fusion Pro range going as well.
What about the undercard for this RTG as well?
Don't get me started. The whole thing, it does me head in. It really does. I like it how it's got the story. There's everyone that Brock's beat or had a match with. But, again, I mean, Cena was in the first one. I still think they need to do a Diva one.
They do need to introduce Divas to the undercard. They're just repeating the undercard. There's so many cards to choose from, and they just go with the same crap every single time.
Exactly.
I know people want to make pros and whatever else, but there's no variety as such.
There isn't at the minute. There's no creativity either. I mean, ring domination now is refreshing for the first week, but Sami Zayn ain't all that. I mean, I know he's second best behind Fusions. I mean, I think he's only a point or two behind Daniel Bryan. Oh, he's got the same. I can't remember. He hadn't come up yet. But he doesn't excel at anything. I mean, speed's his best stat at 4.700. But then Daniel Bryan's 4.715.
I was expecting a pop-up then, but it didn't happen.
But yeah, Sami Zayn's card ain't all that.
No, it's disappointing considering how much people fought through the shards the first time around before they fixed it as such.
Yeah. My biggest fear, though, was that they would start giving the first one away. Because I think they realised that the ball's up, so that's why they changed it instead. Or you can get more picks now per win.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is that like people that was like a few shards off from getting him, or like one card away or whatever, like they were just going to give it to him. That was my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Who am I trading up, by the way? Oh, Andre Pro.
I mean, it's ridiculous how the first one cost me 40 quid and the second one cost me nothing.
Yeah. Both of them cost me 40 quid. And that's because I just wanted to get them over and done with.
Yeah, I didn't rush it. I waited on bouts the second time
I
round.
say the second one cost 40 quid. I think it cost me just over 20 because I had loads left.
Yeah.
Obviously, the extra picks helped, and I got a lot more lucky than I did in the first one that I did. I had an insane amount of shards, one after another.
Oh,
Record 6.
I forgot to say, I hope you guys like all the new cards that I've added in. I made a few requests from people. I will be adding more throughout the future videos. If you like them, just leave a comment in the bottom. Gilly, you need to watch this and see if you like them. If not, I don't care.
No, my opinion counts for nothing. Tell me I'm wrong.
It all depends.
Wash your hands.
Oh, wash your hands. every voice I do is just Herbert. Basically. Right, well, we've had a moan, we've had a bit of a downer. I'm going to kick this off. Who would you want to see as a Road to Glory card? Personally, I think it should be a Diva, because now that the fusions are out, it makes sense. For a lot of people like me that really struggle, I mean, it weren't up till, was it yesterday I got my second Nikki, WrestleMania?
Oh, finally.
Yeah, finally got her, so obviously she went straight into a pro. I mean, my best Diva card then was Road to Glory Survivor Nikki.
Did you have no luck getting a Survivor Fusion?
I had one Nikki.
It took me forever to get a Pro Survivor Fusion, but you know what, it didn't really help that much. King of the Ring still killed me every time.
The blokes, I mean, I had my first two cards with Daniel Bryan, so that was a pro straight away. Then it was Cena. Then it was 2 Roman Reigns, so that was another pro. Then I got another Daniel Bryan. Then I got 2 more Roman Reigns. Then I got another Daniel Bryan. So I mean, so I had about 3 or 4 pros, whatever it was. But I just couldn't get a Diva. And it was the same when Survivor Tier came out. I mean, in the first few Road to Glories, even in WrestleMania 1, I still had legendary pro Nikki Bella.
Yeah, I was the same. All the way up until Survivor, I had no issues with Divas. I had legend every time I hit the tier, I was swamped in the best Divas. But as soon as I hit Survivor, nothing.
No, I've just never had any luck with divas, none whatsoever. But like I said, that's my personal opinion. I think an all diva Road to Glory should be on the cards for the next one.
Maybe
I think they're running out of ideas now.
I don't know if I go all diva. Maybe the event card, but they do need to mix it up with the undercard as well. So yeah, maybe a full diva one would be good.
The only reason I say full diva is because a lot of people are in the same boat as me.
Yes.
Diva are hands down the hardest thing to get. I mean, in WrestleMania Plus tier, WrestleMania tier, and I know you're in the same boat as me. How many supports have you pulled?
10 or 9 or 10.
So I've pulled 5, I think, and I used my ladder to train Nikki earlier on because I don't use it. And I only pulled my first Survivor support one day before WrestleMania tier came out.
It's the drop rate is stupid. They need to increase the diva drop rate without question.
Yeah, not by loads, but just by a little bit more. I mean, I got my first Nikki from the first King of the Ring I ever won, and that was the first WrestleMania King of the Ring I entered, and then I picked 2 more up, and then that was it. And that was it for ages.
If they did a
well, since April. I got it yesterday. The second Nikki.
If they did a RTG diva, who would you want your event card to be?
I don't know.
Would you pick a current or a previous?
I don't know, because I've been watching a bit. Well, I say watching. I've seen a bit of NXT just recently, and obviously the divas in there. I personally think far superior to the divas we've got in a minute. Yeah, the way they perform so much better than this silly bint they got Nikki. Yeah, that's it. See, I don't know. I mean, you could go old divas, but then it's like issues with, you know what I mean, if they've got permission to use them and stuff like that. I don't think they've got a lot of rights, to be honest. I'm not too bothered, to be honest. If it's a Road to Glory diva, I'd be happy with anything. Mae Young. See, I think out of the 3 main ones that have just come up to the main roster, Charlotte, Sasha and Becky. I mean, I love Becky's look. I think she looks unbelievable, and personally I would. Is Becky the one with the ginger hair? Fiery red. Is she Irish as well? She's very Irish. You wouldn't think that she comes from the same place as Sheamus with the colour of her skin compared to him. Well, no. The old human jar of mayonnaise, as Cena used to call him. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Was you a fan of old school Dr. Thugonomic Cena? I think it was refreshing at the time. I don't think it would work now. I really don't. I absolutely loved it. That made me fall for John Cena. I couldn't fault it. Everything he did, the stuff that obviously it wasn't PG at the time, the stuff he got away with, it was phenomenal. It was refreshing. It was the back end of the Attitude Era, when it was starting to really die down. Yeah, it was the Ruthless Aggression era, wasn't it? Yeah, because that's why it was. When they had pay-per-view Ruthless Aggression. I can't remember. I remember his debut because he come out and proper clouted Kurt Angle. Yeah, yeah. What's your name, kid? John Cena. And what do you bring? Ruthless Aggression. That slap. I just remember like 100 shoulder barges. I've been a fan of Cena since the beginning. I wouldn't call myself a fanboy. I still really like him. I love his character and the things as a human being, he is probably one of the nicest and most genuine people you can meet. I've said that to you many times. As a man outside of what he does, I mean, he does a lot for WWE and the company and like branding and everything and all that. But what he does for charity and Make-A-Wish Foundation, he holds a world record, doesn't he? Yes. I can't remember what it is. It's unbelievable how much he's done. And he does that all in his spare time, and he's on Total Divas as well with his Mrs. Nikki. And, you know, I mean, just everything he does, his work rate is unbelievable. And she's only in the position that she is because she's with the face of the company. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And that's why she's been made the face of the Divas division. Yes. I personally don't think she deserves it at all. No. Like I say, the girls in NXT, they work so much harder. They do.
I mean, everybody thinks Charlotte Flair is there because of Daddy, but she's proved everybody wrong by her in-ring ability.
Yeah. I like NXT. NXT reminds me of an old TNA.
I can't say anything there because I never watched TNA. I tried. I seen the six-sided ring. It looked dreadful, so I give up.
Yeah, just the wrestling ability. I mean, not the early days of TNA where like you'd have to hit opponents were hitting each other with like 5 or 6 big moves and finishers, and they were still kicking out at 2.5. You know what I mean? And the match was going on for 45 minutes. It was like when it just moved away from there, where it was exciting to watch, and you know what I mean? Storylines were just blowing up here, there, and everywhere, and anyone was winning any matches. You know what I mean? It was just really refreshing to wrestling. Then obviously we knew what happened with TNA. It all went mainstream, and well, it's all gone a bit tits up in a minute, hasn't it?
Yeah, from what I've heard and what I've read.
But I ain't watched TNA for ages.
No, I'm pretty sure you're not missing nothing, pal.
I'm missing Kurt Angle. I love Kurt Angle.
He's just had a tumour removed in his neck.
I know. But he's my hero.
It's
There's
true.
not much I wouldn't do to meet that man.
See, if I don't think there is a wrestler that I would want to meet that much like you would, Kurt.
Oh, I would. I'd literally do anything to go meet Kurt Angle. I just think he's awesome. I can't say enough about the bloke. His mic skills, second to none.
If you pick Mike skills, Mike skills, I'm going Jericho without question.
Yeah.
Just for the pure fact that he's hilarious. But for me, best on the mic of all time, it's The Rock. Doesn't it? It may sound cliche and whatever, but he was the best on the mic.
I think he was the best at using his own initiative on the spot. You know what I mean? Unscripted. But I don't know. There's just something about Kurt Angle. I won't let you say anything bad about him.
No, I'm not going to. I enjoyed him. I liked the bloke.
Yeah, I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted when he left. Because it was his last match was against Ray, weren't it?
I can't remember, to be honest, dude.
Yeah, he got drafted to ECW.
Oh, that was a big, massive fail.
Yeah, that was a huge fail.
I was watching something on YouTube was it last night or the night before, about best Cena chance, and the ECW, when they did the original One Night Stand with Cena, they just destroyed him.
Yeah. Was that one RVD championship?
Yes.
You see, you know how I knew that was going to happen, because that was in one of the wrestling games, and I can't remember which wrestling game it was that I was playing, and they actually did that storyline before it happened.
Yeah.
I can't remember which wrestling game it was now.
I think it's because it was in the original ECW Philly Arena.
Yes.
And it had all the original ECF and W fans. In the one chant, I think they hollered more than anything else towards Cena with same old shit.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't realise at the time, but they actually did a chant that said, "Die Cena, die."
Did they?
Yes, they did. The thing I watched had subtitles on it, so you knew what they were saying.
All right. I'll have to go and watch that then. Die Cena, die. Yeah. I think, back to Road to Glory, I still can't think of a diva. I think next superstar I'd like to see Big Show. He ain't had a Survivor card.
No, nothing.
One.
That's annoying, that is, because I know he's not the greatest and whatever, but there's people like Bo Dallas. Why did he need a Survivor card?
Yeah.
He's irrelevant, just like this new Brock PCC is. Sorry, RTG.
But then going back to Rob Van Dam, he's got a WrestleMania card.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
That's how you seen him. He came back a few months ago just so you can go and visit on all the tours to different countries.
Yeah, and the fact that AJ showed up in the Fusion, that was a big surprise.
Nah, see, I didn't think that was. When you see the likes of, like, Ultimate Warrior, HBK, you know what I mean, the big names, the legends, you sort of knew that...
Yeah, but they have ties with the company, obviously.
There,
with AJ retiring, I didn't honestly see it coming.
Yeah, but knowing those circumstances, allegedly, I reckon she's got the duff.
Yeah, there was rumours that she was pregnant.
I still think she is.
I'd make her pregnant, without question.
Would you?
She's little.
I would impregnate her.
She's little. I like short birds. I don't know what it is. I just do.
My missus is small.
Yeah, so's mine. She's 5'4" or 5'6", my missus.
How big are you, Emma? 5'2".
Oh, lovely. Throw her around.
Throw her around, show what a good woman she really is.
That's why I like little women. Just throw them around, pick them up and do what you want.
Throw them back in the kitchen.
I won't admit too much on recording, but yeah. I won't reveal my fantasy, not for...
I was keeping us PG.
yeah, we're not doing too bad. There's not a lot of coarse language.
No, I can say it's really well for me. Really, really am doing well, not swearing.
Yeah, considering how much...
F-bombs and C-bombs everywhere.
Considering how much I swear, I'm surprised I've not thrown out God knows how much.
Yes. But, yes, so Big Show's the card I would want to see next.
I honestly...
I see a bit more imagination with the cards, not just the stupid boring blue background and the red 5 behind it. I like to see them like we were saying, talking before we started recording, like the PCC Brock is in a pose, you know what I mean? He's like aggressive.
Yes.
I love seeing that. Makes the card a bit more appealing.
His PCC card was nice. The design it wasn't brilliant, but it was good.
That's it.
Now, as for this new design, well, they must have got Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles to pick it.
That's it. It's like they just phone up 2K and say, send us a few pictures of Brock. Right, look at it.
And we'll pick the worst one.
And then it's just laziness on our part. I mean, I know that you make cards. How long would it take you to make that card if you had everything that they've got?
Seconds. Well, not seconds. 5 minutes, if that.
Exactly. And they've got all the templates spot on, you know what I mean? It's literally, like I said, a couple of minutes job.
Yeah.
And it's just, why not put all the money they get? I mean, I know how much I pay. I know how much other people pay. Is why don't they make more of an effort? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we pay for a good game. Yeah, the game is good. It gets stale with the stuff they don't do with it. But you look at people like JB that plows thousands into it.
That's it.
JB, if you're watching this, and I wasn't supposed to say that, I'm sorry. But people
more thousands.
People know, obviously, JB, and he did a stream skipping Fusion, so they know he spends big on it.
That's it.
I mean,
you don't hide away from it.
My Brock card is up on the screen now. Obviously, you can't see it, but even that design, I'm not obviously trying to big it up because it's mine, but it's better than what the RTG is.
That's it. It's just no creativity anymore. It's just...
Did they ever have creativity?
I was saying with the Kane one. The Kane, like the yellow background and everything was awesome. I love that. With him being in the suit, I thought it was a bit lame.
Yeah, they should have went like old school Kane and not corporate Kane.
Yeah. And then the Sami Zayn card, that looks nice. But his pose, it looks like he's just got out of bed and said, right, smile for the camera.
Yeah.
Don't shave your chest. Yeah, I do love the game, I really do. I mean, some days I get really cheesed off of it and I'm like, that's it, I'm not playing, I'm selling it. Put it on Facebook, it was buy my account, and then you get some lad from India, I give you $10. Well,
you might have to cut the accent.
Yeah.
That might be deemed a bit racist.
No, it ain't. But you know what I'm implying, it's just...
Yeah.
You just get so cheesed off of it and then you think, I put so much money into it and it just feels a waste if I get rid of it or just let it
That's the thing, the amount of money you put in, you can't just say, I'll get rid of this, because you'll never make back what you originally spent.
No, that's it. I mean, I'm too far in now.
Yeah.
I'm here till the game dies, I reckon.
Well...
Right, so August is fast approaching, 1 year anniversary. What do you think is going to happen? I don't think there'll be a Supercard 2.0.
No.
I think there'll be a massive update.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
What?
We're going to get 300 credits. That's all we're going to get.
I think they might give us 350. Well, actually, they might give us 365.
No.
Like what I did there, a credit for each day.
They need to do something big, but they haven't got the initiative to do it.
No. I think there'll be something big. But like you say, what would it be? What could they do? I mean, game mode, they've only just had a new one.
Which has not been a great success, I don't think.
I think they need a new game mode that's like King of the Ring, which I've said something like a Battle Royal. It's you 9 other people, so 10 in total. And there's a mini tournament that goes on for like 6 or 9 hours. And you only play them 9 people in random order. And well, it's a bit like PCC, and you just play as much as you can. And then, like, top 3 get the best rewards or whatever. And, like, you know what I mean? Say, like, top 6 get rewards, bottom 3 don't. Top, like, person gets, like, a pro, like, Road to Glory value card or something like that. Or just, like, a normal WrestleMania Pro like they used to do in the King of the Rings. Something like that, just to make it a bit more refreshing than just having to do Exhibition King of the Ring when there is an event on.
Yeah, I think with PCC they should give you the option to play for a WrestleMania Pro and not just a single.
Yeah.
But I'm sort of glad they eliminated the Pro from the King of the Ring, because I know somebody that won 23 King of the Rings in a row on WrestleMania tier. He would be unbeatable.
Yes.
No, you don't get hold like that, Ellie.
He would. I mean, you know my King of the Ring look. I won my first one I ever did. And then as soon as I started getting WrestleMania cards, I couldn't win any.
Yeah, my King of the Ring luck is awful. Quarter bump, semi bump every single time. I've had a few lucky ones since I've had Brie, but not massive amounts.
No. Well, I've shared my tips with other people, and the 5-man band, and that seems to be working nice. I did 3 finals in a row. Didn't get any pros though, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I got 3 finals, so I got 3 WrestleMania cards.
Yeah, Moose was exactly the same. Moose didn't win a WrestleMania King of the Ring or even pass a semi for months. He was a quarter bump king at one point.
Deal.
Yo, Moose, this is your house. We miss you.
Shout out to the Moose.
Yeah, while I'm here, I gotta give a shout out to JB, because without him, I wouldn't have been recognised. I wouldn't have been on the streams. I wouldn't be doing this right now. So JB, if you're listening, thank you.
Yes, I'll say thank you to JB as well, because he let me on one of his streams once. So, thank you, JB.
J Bizzle.
J to the B to the Bizzle. I just want to get a shout out from Big E, dude. I think that'd be, like, the pinnacle of my Supercard career.
See, when I did my Cena PCC, as you know, I did it for nothing. I only slept for 10 hours. I played consistently with no titles for 80 hours. Doing that, obviously finished top 50 on the leaderboard, and in Biggie Dude's shout out video for the leaderboards, I actually got into it.
He was so excited when he seen your name. He went, "Ooh, Willie Watford!"
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh!"
yeah. He used my real name instead of using Radish. He used my real name, which I don't mind.
Oh, it was so good. I was like messaging straight away. I was like linking the video. I was like, Pete, you gotta look at this. You gotta shout out. You're just like, yeah, I know.
I felt like I was.
Didn't even matter.
I made YouTube. I felt accepted.
I'd made it.
Yeah, definitely.
I made it. I can die a happy man now. But yeah, I mean, when I first got into Supercard, just like most people, just like went on Facebook to see if there's any groups. There weren't really many apart from the one that like I'm an admin of now and yourself.
Yeah, the big 13k one.
Yes.
If you want to join, just Wwe Supercard, just type it in, and if me and Mark are there, I could put a link in the description. That's a good idea.
You see, I'm not just a pretty face now. I do have some uses.
Yeah, I don't question that. And speaking of your uses, your intro you made me, goddamn, thank you.
Yes, not a problem, my friend.
Did you wash your hands?
Like I said, back in the day when I used to like make Minecraft videos and all that with my mates, making out with a piece of piss, but I was trying to remember how to do it all again. But I don't think I did too bad.
No, I was well impressed.
That's it. But we've got to get, that's our main objective. We've got to get Biggie Dude, JB, or Moose to comment on this video. I think that's what we should do. Or to even get like your channel a shout out on Biggie Dude's main channel on one of his videos.
Well, he actually commented on my first video. He was the first comment on my first video, so that
I didn't believe you when you said that earlier on. I was like, no, I'm calling bullshit. Put my hand up, went to your channel, put my hand back down.
That meant the world. That meant the world to me, because Biggie, he's awesome.
He is. He is. YouTube was made for him.
Yes.
Supercard was made for him. I think like mobile video games in general were made for him.
Yeah,
he doesn't just do Supercard.
He's phenomenal.
There's Boom Beach, Clash of Clans, WWE Immortals. What else does he do? I think that's it. unless you do some more, and I ain't seen. But yeah, Biggie, dude.
Biggie, if you're listening, we love you.
I love you, man.